Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. This is the show where we cover local news, we cover after dark topics, entertainment, and hot topics. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and also tell a friend to tell a friend. If you are generous, you can hit our Cash App. If you are very much so friendly, you want to keep on with the show, you can sign up for a membership and you can be a part of all of the greatness. Thank you so much.
What's up, everybody? This is Gary Lou G. Jenkins from the R&B Group Silk. When I come to Tulsa, I hang out at the Queen Tulsa show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. That's if you do celebrate the holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, and all of that good stuff. Now, listen here, guys. We have three great shows for you today. The first show is actually this one. It's Tory cut the horse's foot. The black community in an uproar, weaponizing 911 and state picks up case. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning and your loyalty. Now let's go ahead and jump into some facts. We do have Tasha K's ex-employee. We have Tasha K's ex-employees that are coming together and that are trying to pretty much, I don't know, I feel like they're a disservice to the community. I feel like these black men and some of these black women are just really spewing rhetoric. For heaven's sakes, a black woman was shot, right? She was shot. And you have these black men that want to, point out all the differences. Oh, well, it was her fault, it was her fault, it was her fault. But when are we going to take accountability and start holding those that are responsible for these acts, really putting the fire to them? Oh gosh. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring up some content because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm overwhelmed with this, uh, with this weird behavior. And actually, I want to show you guys a little something, something of a clip, but give me 1 second and I'll go ahead and play it.
Now I got to cut you. I'm a savage. You put that razor away. I ain't playing no more. You put that fucking razor away, I'm gonna blow your goddamn pinky toe off. Oh, now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. I'm not playing with you. I will blow that little black, gnarled, crusty, dead motherfucker the fuck off your foot. Now put the razor away. You must be crazy to pull your gun on me. You're gonna be the nine-toe having this limping this bitch in Harlem. You don't stop fucking with me. Now put the razor away. Well, go ahead. Shoot, here it is. There it is. Shoot, quick, go ahead. Take your best shot.
And guys, this is not a game. This is not a game. And then secondly, let's talk about the false outrage, right? So when we talk about these guys, right? Let's talk about these guys that really wasn't even for females or women in general because of their upbringing. Now we're gonna go back to Storm and Tasha K. You know, so you have this little midget that was, looking for a safe space, right? A safe space to dwell and really thrive and be who this person is, right? He- oh, excuse me. Hold on. You know, so it went from I need a mommy, you know, to now you're disrespecting the woman. And see, like, y'all just be patient with me because I'm all riled up. Um, but I'm trying to get it all. I'm trying to get it all out, right? But when you talk about relationships, a black woman gave this man an opportunity. Miss Zani alerts. LOL. Go ahead then. Okay. Listen, as long as y'all going to be patient with this, I'm here. I'm definitely here for it. You guys make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Okay, so back to this guy. Him and Tasha K, they were working together. Everything was good. And it's so interesting how these black men are so easily persuaded to go against the woman, right? They're so easily persuaded to go against the woman, but they fail to tell you the same woman or same women that lift me up, I will take them down in a heartbeat. I will take them down in a heartbeat, right? But see, this is the thing that I don't understand. You were privy to someone's behavior and you still went into business with that person. Now, speaking of Tasha K, a lot of people say, oh, she's messy, she's this, she lies, she this, she that. What type of sane person would want to be connected with a liar? A struggle bandit? A struggle bandit. I mean, look at his little big head. I mean, just sat up there in that woman's face and really played in her face, right? He didn't really like her. Anytime that he starts to speak of Tasha K, he's always talking about her husband and how handsome her husband is and how long her husband is. So this is the thing. You're bringing this woman down, but then you're uplifting and you're praising her husband. I'm not understanding it. Right? And guys, we are going to get more into it. But now let's talk about this little chicken leg. That's Von Ray. Mm-hmm. First it was Storm and Tasha. Tasha reached out, or Chelsea reached out for an interview. And before you know it, Von and Chelsea was dating. Right? Now, as this all is going about, Storm has Von laying up in his house, laying up in his bed, and then Chelsea's over there. And it was a whole big melee. I made a whole video on it. This was about a year or two ago. But let's talk about Jeffree Star. Von's relationship. So, allegedly, Latoya Forever said, why are you taking pics with this? And in this photo, that's Jeffree Star and that's Von Ray. So Von says, huh? Then she says, this is the makeup guy, right? Who dresses like a woman? Von says, he's my client. She says, I gotcha. He trying to get abs? I don't mess with those types. But, so let me see. Does it really look like he's trying to get abs? And listen here. I'm not hating. I I'm with it, you know. I'm with it, but my thing is be straight up, be honest, and miss me with the BS. And when I say miss me with the BS, I mean really miss me with the BS because how are you out here doing the most? You're out here really, really, really doing the most. You guys are really out here doing the most. Y'all are sitting up here, and this is the thing that bothers me with Storm is you have a majority of a black women following. You know, he black women follow him. But my thing is, from my opinion, from my observation, Storm don't give a damn about a woman. He don't give a damn about nobody else but himself. If it's not benefiting him monetarily, he's not with it. He's always sitting up smiling in another man's face. You know what I mean? He's willing to take down black women at all costs. At all costs. But let's get into this. They want to say, oh, Megan this, Megan that. Well, let's look at something right quick. Let's take a look at something. We're going to go down a little bit of memory lane. So give us 1 second.
All back in love, Jim. It's all about good times, bringing back that good energy, that good vibe, mixing your favorite R&B artists, favorite comedians, and that vibe and that type of energy. When you get into the arena, when I tell you it's all love, it's taking it back to the time when women throw panties on stage, and that's happening. And last night in New York, we even stayed in politics and fellowship all the way to like 3 o'clock in the morning. Went out to eat, so that's the vibe that we're having with the team. So at this point, if anyone's not a part of that vibe and that energy that's bringing anything, then no, we will not have them a part of anything.
So Tory's not going to be on the tour moving forward?
At this moment, no. At this moment, we'd have to proceed without him because we want to make sure that every person in that audience has a great time and a great feeling. And that synergy of each artist enjoying themselves and having a great time is what it's all about. There was no fight. Let's just be super clear. There was no fight. I don't know why people say it was a fight. There was not a fight. He was sucker punched by Tory Lanez.
Okay, so when we talk about a guy that has a reputation for swinging off on people, can't keep his hands to himself, but then we're supposed to have compassion for him when he committed a crime, I'm a bit lost. Are we rewarding bad behavior? Absolutely. Then they say Tory cut the horse's foot, you know. Um, it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. And my frustrations are with these black men out here that rely on black women when they're in a tizzy. But black women, what I want to say is maybe we need to take a break on supporting them. Let them see how it feels. Let them white women go out and support them. In my opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion, this dude is definitely problematic, and I wouldn't mind seeing him being deported back to Canada. You know, let him do his time. and send him over there. But let's get a visual of his little man antics. Let's go.
All we have left to take care of is I just need.
Hey, I wish you would have got that. I did get it. Damn.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out? Tory said he just knocked all his ass right out. One punch crushed him. He said one punch crushed his ass. Look up. Look up. He just did that?
So you saw that devil with his horns on his hat, and you can hear a female in the back saying, oh, okay. So you can see that devil. He got the horns on his hat, and he just, mind you, he was in the process. He hadn't even went to court for this Megan the Stallions case, but he's out here being controversial and putting his hands on another black man. Can we get the D writers for Tory to address that part? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about August told fans back in 2015, right? August told fans back in 2015 that he suffers from genetic liver disease. The rapper revealed his condition in a conversation with Jada Pinkett Smith, with who he also was romantically linked. He explained that it is an autoimmune disease which apparently runs in his family. But see, Tory, little man syndrome, would not let his brain process, the germs and all that. But then it's like, Tory, you were online, you was boasting, you was bragging about, being in tour with this man, and then when you see him, you want to like smack his hand. He's not feeling that. He said, have that same energy. We don't talk to each other, that's fine. We could be in the same room, we could be in the same space. I'm gonna walk right past you. And little Tory just couldn't accept the fact that August was not interested in being cool or dapping you up. August didn't want to be linked or associated with you. You're committing violence towards women. But guess what? Y'all already know how the Kardashians roll. And any man that's in their company or associated with them, what happens when they're black? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They get this case of bad juju, right? They get this. Happy holidays, Sonya. Happy holidays, girly. But y'all already know how the Kardashians roll, right? They were at Kylie's house. It all started there. But guess what? Kylie wasn't in it, right? And let me just say this, Kylie is their handler. Okay? If we really want to take a look into some deep action, go look at that video WAP. I can't play it on here, but look at Kylie's roles and look at Megan's and Cardi B's roles. Just pay attention to the video WAP, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. But like I said, this man is problematic, and so are these individuals. So are these individuals. From Jeffree Star being associated to Von Ray. And to be honest, Von Ray's body just wasn't banging. He looks like, I don't know. It's not given. It's definite. It wasn't given then, and damn, it's not given now. And see, this is the thing. Um, oh, and this is the thing. I have. Let me go ahead and give you guys a Let me give you guys a Feliz Navidad. Let me give you Feliz Navidad, and we will be right back, guys.
Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Come on. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh my God, oh my God. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, honey. Okay. Now listen here. There was something else that I wanted to show you all. Like I said, this right here has been a lot. Okay, this has been a lot. Okay, so let's talk about this. Now, Michael Blackston jumped into the conversation, and I do feel like he says some important things. But here, let me go ahead and bring him up. Michael Blackston says, I don't care what anyone says. If I didn't do something, I'm taking my ass on the stand to let the world know I didn't do it. I will never leave my freedom in the hands of anyone. He also said, anyone that makes a couple of mil a year and feel the urge to carry a gun, don't. Hire a trained expert and pay them $100K a year to carry the gun. He also says, I hope everyone learns from this, regardless if he did it or not. Let's stay away from guns. New York and Cali don't play when it comes to guns. Okay? And the people in the comments said, I'm heading to the store. Y'all want anything? Someone else says he's been found guilty. He did it. Anyone else read it in Michael Blackston's voice? What do you mean, whether he did it or not? He just got convicted of shooting her on all accounts. He got a point, though. Black Sun is right. Kelsey saying Tory shot Meg, and the witness saying he saw Tory with a gun that same day. It was over. The jurors dismissed the lying going on during the trial and found Tory guilty based on that. True, or let's use the evidence instead of public opinion to convict someone. Just a thought. Also, let's protect black women and hold them accountable when they lie. See, people are so stuck on a lie. Like, there was a gun there. This man wasn't supposed to be around it. Come on. Like, he was just swinging on a man. Do y'all think that he should be held accountable for that? Or if that was brought up, I bet you scrubs would have argued, well, that don't have nothing to do with the case. You know what? And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. You have some of these struggle bandits, like Storm Monroe and Von Ray. I personally feel, from observation, they don't give a damn about a black woman. And if they were a police officer, I kind of feel like this would be their behavior. 1 second, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
So you gonna handcuff me and take me?
Yes, ma'am. I got to.
What's a minute?
I'm so serious. It's a warrant. Failure to pay solid waste. Here's all your information. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on these right quick, okay? They're gonna be in the front.
Oh, please.
I got to, okay?
One of these baby arresting an 83-year-old.
I am so sorry, but the law is the law, Miss Man. Okay.
Listen to this. 82-year-old woman in Alabama was actually arrested this week for the crime of having not paid for her trash to be picked up. It was delinquent, and so this 82-year-old woman needed to be hauled away from her home. So here's what actually happened. The woman is Martha Menafield, and when two officers pulled up outside of her house in Valley, Alabama, she had no idea why they were there. She believed that the bill had actually been paid. She thought that the officer was playing some sort of prank, as I think any reasonable person would. Though she says he didn't budge. You're not kidding, she asked him, and he wasn't. He was there to arrest her. The bill, by the way, was $77.80. Basically nothing. She was hauled away, arrested on Sunday.
Listen to this.
82-year-old woman in Alabama released on bond. She was issued a citation in August by city code enforcement officers in Valley, about 80 miles northeast of Montgomery, for the failure to pay for trash services in the months of June, July, and August. And every one of the details that comes after this is sadder than the one before. She said that she thought the bill had already been paid, but they said it hadn't. She said, and the cuffs, her eyes swelling with tears, they're so heavy. She's 82 years old. When the officer told her not to cry, she asked him, how would you feel if they came and arrested your grandmama? She said she thought the bill was paid and was confused, I guess, about her utilities because her water kept getting turned on and off. She said, I like to cook, I like to clean, but she had to borrow water from her neighbors to do those things. So understandably confused about whether services were even being given to her location. Finally, she says, I've been questioning God a little bit afterward. I guess because I've been so released on bond. She was issued a set. I had a daycare here for 8 years, and I've been asking the Lord, I say, why did this happen to me? As much as I've done for people, Lord, I've paid my tithes every Sunday. I ushered at church. I was just questioning, something's just not right. I agree with that last point.
Yeah. And you could argue which one is more important, but another massive issue is wealth, okay? So great juxtaposition here is, can we show this jackass that's been making news recently? I've been calling him the black condom or the gimp. And so this jackass owes the United States government $50 million, but he doesn't get handcuffs. He's going around saying how much he loves Nazis and Hitler and etc. Owes $50 million, according to him. He said it, right? And he's like, oh, the Jews are the ones that are persecuting me. No, you just didn't pay your taxes, right? But in his infinite entitlement, because he's already rich, he feels like, I don't have to pay you $50 million. That little old lady, 82-year-old black grandmother,
All right, so let's talk about the climate with black women. And it was a black man that laughed in this elderly woman's face and told her, I'm gonna take you to jail. You black nigga bitch. Now get your old ass in these motherfucking handcuffs. Feliz Navidad, MJ. Yes. And what that officer did, he said, get over here. We're gonna put these handcuffs on you, oh Miss Old Lady. And we about to get you right together. Oh, hold on. I think I got a request. MJ, give me 1 second. We're about to give you a nice, beautiful welcome. Give us 1 second, honey.
About this Megan Thee Stallion case, and well, I only got one opinion, and that's protect black women. Cause since the beginning, Sarah Bartman, these days, scrutinized for a body, y'all praise today, or Harriet Jacobs, through the blood, sweat, and tears before escaping, had to hide in the attic for 7 years. The humanized hit low. Now, fast forward to Jim Crow, 19th Amendment, some kind of joke. Black women still ain't had a right to vote. This one our people got, but they only tell you about the men. What about Laura Nelson? Hung with a baby, so harsh, white folks took photos and made into postcards. What's going on? Women like Betty Jean Owens, Reese Taylor, gang rape, 6 whites, no justice. They offered $600 to her husband. Disgusting. Even Maya Angelou as well by her mom boyfriend who got a day in jail. Now with all that's going on, think before you call a woman scorn, angry or bitter, loud or liars. At this point, just muck and tired. That's why Rosa Parks refused to get up. But that wasn't the first sister that refused to get up, cause she was sick and tired. Claudette Colvin, 9 months prior, but she was dark-skinned, 15 and pregnant. So all she got was dragged off and arrested. No boycotts, no rallies, okay? And that's happening today. They freed Satoya Brown. Strong action. But what about Don Jackson? The sexual abuser too from hurt and fear. But meanwhile, she doing 30 years. That's how the system conveniently designed. When it's a black woman issue, they legally blind. Can't imagine the kind of pressure you feel. I mean, look at the medical field. Under treatment from the doctors because they claim that black women got a higher tolerance for pain. Guess that's why inevitably they 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy. But this don't just apply medically. Man, look at this industry. Take a good look at what they did to Lauryn Hill. TLC raw for millions. That Super Bowl Janet on my mama. That would have never happened to Madonna. Still praying for the Hill and the Rihanna. I don't like how Charlamagne did Lil Mama. Y'all believe the groupie over Keke Palmer. Holly had a white man to get an Oscar. A queen disrespected. We ain't gonna talk about Monique up at Netflix. With all that said, this clearly states that black women suffer more with the gender pay gaps. I mean, where does it end? When you can't trust your own child or your close friends. I don't know who did or who didn't. I know one thing, protect black women.
All right, guys, so we have come to the end of our show. I want to thank you all for coming out and showing some support. And now we are going to go out on Feliz Navidad. Thank you all for tuning in. Please be sure to catch we have 2 more shows, and then we are going to have a Christmas gathering at 9 p.m. Central. So make sure you are here for that.
Come on. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh my God. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Now. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. This is the show where we cover local news, we cover after dark topics, entertainment, and hot topics. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and also tell a friend to tell a friend. If you are generous, you can hit our Cash App. If you are very much so friendly, you want to keep on with the show, you can sign up for a membership and you can be a part of all of the greatness. Thank you so much.
What's up, everybody? This is Gary Lou G. Jenkins from the R&B group SIP. When I come to Tulsa, I hang out at the Queen Tulsa show.